Hey guys, today we're going to do section 2.5, which deals with area. And honestly, this is going to be a big review for you, but we're mixing in links that are using our standard system here in the United States and also the metric system. So make sure when we are working at doing the area that you have the same units that we're working with. Remember, area is talking about the number of square units that you need to cover a region. So here we have a couple of our regular area equations that we tend to use. We have our rectangle, we've got our square, our equation for a parallelogram. Remember, a parallelogram is simply if we cut off the one triangle and attach it to the other end, we end up with a rectangle. So that's why we have the same equation as the standard rectangle. And our area is base times height, but we have to take the half. Don't forget to multiply it by 1/2. And these are our standard equation. What is new for this section here is the back side of our notes here. And we forgot about the area of the circle here. This is not new. You've dealt with this before. Is the equation for area is pi the radius squared. Don't forget to square the radius. Okay, this is what I was talking about, the new section. And this is with converting our units when we are dealing with area. And so the thing we have to remember is when we're talking about area, we're talking about a squared unit. So here I have a rectangle divided into 4 sections here. And it shows how when we're taking area, we actually are using one side of the unit and the other side. That's where we get the inches squared or meters squared. Okay, when I go to convert, I have to make sure that I'm taking account for that squared section. So if you look at the example here, I have to convert 864 inches to feet. Okay, now when I talk about a square foot, I am talking about this section and I'm talking about this section. So I know that 12 inches are in 1 foot. Well, this takes care of one side of my square. I also have to take into account the other side of my square to get the square. And so my conversion factor is really going to be 12 times 12, which is 144. So now that I got my conversion unit, now I can go ahead and finish my problem. We're going from something small to big, so I need to divide. So I'm going to take that 864 inches squared, and I'm going to divide that now by my conversion factor of 144. And so now I have 6 feet squared. Okay, we're going to do the same here for 260 decimeters to centimeters. Okay, think about with our metric systems, how many centimeters are in a decameter? There are 10 of them, okay? And so if we're doing with our square, I have 10 decameters on this side, decimeters on this side, and 10 decimeters on this side. And so I actually have 10 times 10, which is 100. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and take that 260 times 100. Now I've converted it to centimeters. So I've got my 26 and I need 3 zeros. And so once I convert it, my 260 decimeters squared, now converting it to centimeters squared is 26,000. Okay, let's do one more example here. I've got 207 square feet that I need to convert to yards squared. Now think about this. I have feet and feet. So how many feet are in a yard? I have 3, okay? And because I'm dealing with square, I have that. Now I'm going from a small unit to a large unit. So do I need to multiply or divide? Well, because I'm going from small to large, I'm going to go ahead and I have to divide. So I'm going to take that 207 and now divide it by 3 times 3, which is 9. And this will go ahead and give me my yards squared. Okay, and I end up with 23 square yards. Okay, guys, when you're doing this process of converting in squared units, don't forget you've got to consider both sides of my square. So I have to multiply my factors by 2 each time I do this. Okay, guys, if you run into any problems or have questions as you begin to work on your homework assignments, come find me in my room. Have a great day.